Alright folks, welcome to today's video. Today we are taking a look at the game Hardwest 2. Now these videos are 1 hour long, and what I do is I basically chat about the game, we play it live, and we give our initial impressions to allow my viewers, the faithful Zicarios, to effectively have a chance to sort of get an idea of what it would be like if they were to purchase the game. So that's what we're going to do. The last one we did was Gladiator Guild Manager, we did V Rising, we've done Chorus, we've done some other games like Dorf Romantic, and today we were kindly given a key for Hardwest 2. And yes, these videos are in one take, so they're no means perfect. You will see me struggle, you will see the bugs that happen, and that's the idea, right? I want to see what an actual user experience is. Congratulations, your request for hard key has been granted. Hardwest 2 key has been granted. After 3 years of development, we're having a successful launch. What is it about? When first class command Jin Carter raids a legendary ghost train, search of gold, he discovers he's haunted by the devil himself. Now Jin must lead a posse of extraordinary outlaws to save his soul. The key features are supernatural posse, give your team members bonus skills, conquer the dark frontier, and basically what this is it's a Gears Tactics-esque Western shooter. There are pros and cons to doing it this way, but I figured this is my style. I like doing these live type of videos, and I like giving my viewers an idea of what the game will be like if they purchase it. So first we're going to turn down that audio because it's very loud. Sorry about that, but these are all parts of the game that you've got to get used to. So we have autosave count 10, blood effects, lock mouse to window, invert your scroll, change your UI, font size. It looks like all of these are going to be customizable, which is always nice, because I think on any PC game. And I'm running this on an RTX 3080 with a 5950X. I've had this set up for quite a few years now, so we shall see how it performs. I'm going to leave everything on the way it is set. Just default, we'll let the game fly, shall we say, and we'll see how it performs. We can try maximum, we can try what it's on. Let's run it at the maximum. Actually, let's give it a test. So we're just going to jump right into it, see how this goes. So this mode provides a fair tactical challenge for turn-based enthusiasts. Easy, enemies do less damage, your teammates have higher stats, and your team has full luck. And Nightmare, every mission has a round limit, chance to hit is more complex, do more damage, so looks like there's going to be some complexity ranging in the game, so we'll just go for hard, somewhere in the middle.
A federal gold, runs by a night, minimal crew, folks call it the ghost train.
I'm full screen, I tab out, and that's interesting. Okay, so I mean, maybe that's my fault or not, but I accidentally clicked to my right hand screen. I've gone back into it and now nothing's happening. We will not skip the tutorial because I think that's probably important. However, we do recommend it. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, move the mouse button and select the cell to move the laughing deer. So this is where he can move to, right? So if I wanted to push him up here. Oh, so this is my range here. This must be my range, and then I can extend. So let's move him to here. I've got to remember, don't tab out. I'm playing full screen. Action points. Okay, so it has an action point style system. Just like Gears Tactics, where you have a set amount of basically points that you can spend per round. So I suppose we can tuck him in there. He's climbing up onto cover. We can look around with WASD and scroll. So I actually already am liking the feeling of this game. So we can move him, we can do a shot which costs AP. We have 3 action points, and it says move Flynn into full cover. So I probably want to move him into that, right? Full cover. Move full in. Can I rotate my... Oh, I can rotate. Okay. Okay. So the character bar has the hit points. Each attack deals some damage when a character's hit points reach 0. A posse member faints, but enemies die in pain. Okay, so if we use the 2 button and we shoot some folks, so this is 100% chance to hit. So we will go for this. Whenever a posse member kills, they get bravado and recover all their action points. So basically, you're going to be wanting to chain kills and probably do a lot of sequential moves. Does that make sense? Like, you're probably wanting to, you know, kill someone and then... So we have the boneyard maneuver. What's a trick shot? The white portion of the panel shows the base damage and the chance to hit. The orange portion shows the bullseye damage and the chance to, so you can deal some extra damage. So I have 5 damage and 100% chance to hit, and I can deal 10 damage, basically double damage, but that's a 15% chance to happen.
Is this really a good time to be showing off? No way.
Right click the mouse to deselect. Right, so if I want to deselect him and get him into a better shooting position,
No way.
where do I want to get him to? Can I just move him up?
No way.
Out of AP. Right click. Mate, it's telling me to go here. I couldn't quite see where it was pointing. I thought it was pointing here, but it's pointing around.
Guess I'll play along. Let me see.
You have a significantly lower chance to hit enemies in covers. However, you can bypass their defenses using trick shot, but remember each ricochet lowers the chance of hitting. Okay, so if I try a trick shot, that is a 50% chance to hit. Click the metal barrel to ricochet the bullet off it. Wow.
Right between the eyes. Dibs.
So I missed that. It's going to tuck back and cover, and then when a character gets a shot or misses an attack, they receive luck, which you can use in later turns. Okay. So we have heads down, character hunkers down. So this is like to hunker down and not be hit, right? Then it'll be their turn. Right, so it's pretty much, if you've seen my playthrough of Gears Tactics or any kind of thing, you have a set amount of AP. You want to tuck your guys in, keep them safe so no one gets killed off, and then you want to progress through, and you're going to probably learn the characters, like this is a shotgunner, there's an enemy flanking behind us, you know, and you're going to have to figure out what you want to deal with and how, etc., right? So here it says kill all the guards and all the posse must survive. And to be honest, I can actually imagine that this in of itself, probably without even playing the game, you'll be able to tell immediately right now if this is your style of game or not. And I think I'm pretty glad I chose to play the tutorial, because this is going to be the game. You're going to be doing levels, you're going to be doing missions, and you're going to be thinking to yourself, okay, is this something I want to be playing? Do I want to be maneuvering my characters around? Some people find this very boring. Some people find it enjoyable. My personal preference is these games typically play better on the harder difficulty. When you can just walk through and click everyone down, it's not much fun. There has to be a level of thinking. So, you can now spend luck points. First, pick the trick shot. And I can spend some luck. And now I have a 100% chance to hit this guy. So excellent. So now we've managed to hit him and we've gained bravado. And then I have a 50% chance to hit this guy. So you've got to keep a reminder of your action points, right? So he has 3 remaining. So this guy, he could move right here. Click the character Flynn. Okay, it's got a bit of a weird rotation system, I'm not gonna lie. Feels a bit finicky to... Oh, we can do it with Q. Okay, so you can press Q to rotate, and if you press R, it sort of reveals everyone, it seems to be. Okay, so the rotation system's fine. So we get Flynn. You can bypass enemies' covers by flanking them. Yeah, so this is giving us some basic things that we can do, right? Like you say, this is basically the game, right? So instead of being blocked by cover, I'm going to move, and now I have a clean shot on this guy, right? So I can change buttons by pressing the X key. So buckshot can shoot multiple. Oh, so some people have different guns. The UI at the moment isn't feeling particularly intuitive. So you can see this is like a conal spread. So I'm probably not going to kill anyone here. And I'm actually, if you notice there, I'm going to damage my own team. So I'll do that because I don't mind damaging them a little bit.
My aim is true. This shotgun kicks like a
Laughing Deer's melee attack only costs 1 AP, and he can perform a series of tremendous strikes. So each one, yeah, that's a 3 damage.
Are you mad?
So he can bust down here and do some attacks. So complete the objectives, continue. And now because he's got bravado, because I've killed him, he's going to get extra action points, right?
Impossible.
Or I could use another guy to push up here, and obviously he could shoot this guy, right? Now obviously this is the tutorial, so I imagine on a more difficult level, the guy that was riding alongside him would have probably shot that guy. So now if I grab this guy and I say, hey, listen, buddy, I want you to go punch this guy. It's going to go whack him. Should be able to do it once more. And then this guy, he has 3 action points left. So is that telling me how many action points that is going to use up? That is the question. Because in Gears Tactics, the further you moved, the more action points it took, right? So if we move him up a little bit here, that is just for using 1 action point.
Can't do, amigo.
There's not enough AP to shoot that guy.
I hear my name.
This guy has some AP.
No way.
So what we can do with this guy is we can move him up here, and then we can go around, and we should be able to shoot this guy 100% accuracy.
Gun in the west.
Now he gets his full AP, and he should be able to then fire back on this guy. Bang. And I imagine that there's going to be some guards further up ahead. So probably what you want to do is like hunker them down, right? So these are all out of AP. So we'll end our turn. And I think honestly, like I say, I don't think the game. I could be very, very wrong, right? But I am imagining at the moment that this will be how the game performs throughout the whole journey. There'll be different levels, you'll be introduced to new characters, there'll be some tough missions and some easy missions, but I honestly reckon that most of the game is going to play like this. So if you like that, that's great, right? But if you don't like it, then
easy.
you know your mind's kind of made up, if that makes sense. So what we could do here is just move all these guys up. And then we could just head them down.
I'm ready.
And then this guy can push up. And then this guy can maybe push him up a little bit. Could we push him up some more maybe? Could we get an angle? No, there's no hole there. So we could get him to come off the horse here if we really wanted to. Wonder if he'll do that. Yeah, he'll dismount. And then he'll be good, right? So we can probably end the turn here. Took a little bit of damage there because he's out in the open. Oof, I got a bit lucky there. So now I've got some action points, right? So they are on the top. So I wonder if we have a clear shot with anybody. 50% chance. And that would kill him. Missed it in typical fashion. I didn't mean to do that. That was a misclick. No valid target. Maybe we could push him up here. Flynn's in the danger zone here. Okay. So there's not enough AP to shoot, so that was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it, really? Can Jin Carter get him out of trouble? Again, I've misclicked. I wanted to click the level up. So sometimes it's a little bit hard to see like where the guys are if you're on the wrong mode. So you've got to be wary of that. How are we going to get him out of this situation? Now I could flank him, right? I am flanking, but am I going to run out of AP to shoot? He is out of AP, so I'm kind of messing this up big style, aren't I? Can Laughing Deer get me out of trouble? Wish I had some grenades. So he's just a melee guy, right? Yeah, I think both of my guys might end up dying here.
No way.
This is rather embarrassing. Don't think there's a way I can hunker him down. I can't really hunker him down, can I? No, I can't. Can I take a shot or do anything? There's not enough AP to get there either. I think I'm going to end my turn, and I think these guys are going to die, unfortunately.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, he's on... Oh, okay. So you can see what's happened. The tutorial is just making me want to survive. Because obviously, I imagine if you were not on the tutorial level, I would have been dead there. But being on the tutorial, we got away with it. However, that is kind of the gist of the game. So we got away with it there with a sliver of HP. Get the whole posse to the car. Okay, so then, as always in these style of games, a lot of the time there is a survival point, if that makes sense. So you have to move your characters into like the mission complete zone. So in Gears Tactics, the way the game worked was you actually only needed to get everyone into the zone. You didn't actually need to kill everyone. So if you could get everyone into the zone, you could run through the missions. I don't know if that's the case for this, whether you have to kill everybody or you can run through, but we will find out. You see that in the top left, there's some extra objectives. It says, get everybody to survive and get them to the car. So looks like we just about managed to beat the tutorial there, guys. It's a little bit close.
A tunnel?
There were no tunnels here on the map.
Someone get away! I can't see it.
No, wait. Can you hear that?
What the hell is happening? What is this?
Stay calm. I said stay calm. God damn it.
Okay, so I don't think we're on the tutorial anymore. If we check, no, I think we're just on the game now. So we have some kind of very, very odd mechanical train. The objective is to get to the train engine, which is here. And along the way we have some guys. So Jin is very low. So we probably want... We don't want him to get clipped, right? So what we want to do, we want to keep him nice and safe. Now that I guess the whole idea behind the system is bravado, so we're going to want to push up and chain our... Now does this only this only costs 1 action point, right? And shooting costs 2, and that's going to deal 4 damage. So I wonder if this will kill him. We shall see.
Easy.
Now we have... That is not going to kill him. If we press X to swap weapon... I didn't mean to instantly shoot. So do note, if you just press the 2 button, it's going to shoot. So be wary of that. Now, I should... He's out of AP. Now I'm going to have to save him, aren't I? So let's push... Let's push him right up. Now, the issue here is, can I punch this guy? There's not enough AP to punch him. So that did cost more than 1 AP. So that says the attack only costs 1 AP, and it looks like I have 1 AP remaining, but apparently I don't have enough for that. Which is strange. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that. Because you can see there, I can put him in heads down mode, which costs 1 AP. But I couldn't punch, which costs 1 AP, unless I'm misreading that. So, obviously, that's the whole reason behind playing these games first time, is to get an idea of how we're going to do this. Now, the problem here, obviously, is that my guys are in the open, so this is not the ideal way to play. Obviously, you want to play this slower, but with a limited time period, we are trying to figure things out. Now, can I shoot this guy? Not enough AP. So this is confusing me a little bit. So for him to shoot, it costs 3. I see. So maybe I just want to tuck this guy back here. Now, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this. So his costs 2 AP, right? Right, so what you can see here is there is an indication, folks. So if you see here on my mouse, you see it, there's a star symbol that costs 1 AP. If I go to stretch and move him all the way, that's going to cost 2 AP. So really, can I trick shot this or do anything, you know? Oh, that was pretty clean. I see. So the trick shot is very useful. These are why these barrels are obviously placed here. Now, this guy, he's going to have to try protect these, isn't he, somehow? So if I move him to move, using the 1 key, is there anything I could maybe ricochet it off this?
You got it.
Now, that is probably not going to kill him though, is it? And then I'm out in the open. So what is my best course of action? Maybe I stand in front of these guys and they try to shoot the full health guy instead of the low HP one. So I can do that one. We'll go for that ricochet. He only has 1 AP left, this guy, so we'll just move him to some cover. I think I'm gonna get killed here. Oh wow, that is. What does that do?
Looking for trouble?
Did he apply some debuff to me? Alright, so it looks like we have another trick shot here that we're able to do. So what's happening basically is there's a line going to this box and I can then move where I want the ricochet to go to. So you can see here I can make it hit this guy or this guy, and if I then click it, it will tell me 100% chance to hit, and then he'll get bravado and get all of his points back. So then he should be able to push up to this spot here, and then really deal some damage. Oh, he missed. All right,
Yeah.
let's send old Laughing Deer in there for the 1 point. And I don't know why, I do enjoy these games. I feel like the turn-based games, they give you a little bit of time to think. You can enjoy, have a chat, you know, you can maybe stream it and people can like see you absolutely fail.
Ready to roll. Nope. No way.
Now, Flynn really does need to kill this guy, so hopefully Flynn can do this without... Yeah, he can.
Real angry?
And then Flynn can push right up, can't he? Okay, we've got to the train engine. It's quite well voiced. All of this is going to depend, so the game itself is going to depend on the quality of enemy, the AI, it's going to depend on the variety of levels. If it was going to carry on like this throughout the whole duration of the game, you could get quite bored. However, like with Gears Tactics, it was very similar throughout the whole duration of the game, but because the feeling of completing the mission was so good, you didn't mind that the gameplay was slightly repetitive. So far I'm impressed with it, which is surprising. So we'll play this one a little bit smarter. So I will heads down. Because, you know, we are, what's the word?
Will do.
A little bit out in the open, shall we say.
Whoa, hold your horses.
He's out of AP, out of AP. I think we'll end our turn.
You properly.
Okay. That's going to cost 2 AP. Push him up. And we'll put him in the heads down mode.
Yeah.
I do wish that there was more of a noise or an indication that you'd put someone in heads down mode. Sometimes I'm kind of wondering, have I done it or not? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to push everybody up here and then just put them in cover. So I think what you need to do, in fairness, I made a mistake there. You need to press 3 and then click the 3 again, then they'll heads down. And then there will be a visualization. It wasn't too clear to me at the start. So... we could just put them in cover behind this door, right? Okay. That makes sense. So I think now this person wants to go in heads down. And then because I've used all my AP, this time it does automatically start the next round. So that makes more sense. Now, with the way the bravado system is set up, I have a feeling, and it could be untrue, but most of the time I'm pretty decent at having these guesses. I imagine the game is built around the bravado system, and it could become quite repetitive that you have to keep chaining to survive. Meaning, I imagine sometimes you get all of the chain bravados, and you run through the game, and you do it easily, and then sometimes the bravado doesn't pop off because he misses an 80% chance shot and then you lose. So I can feel just through initially playing it that it's going to be all about this bravado system, and that could be a positive or a negative depending on what you're thinking. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm going to run up and punch this guy, box him in the mouth. Right, that's okay. Now Flynn, you see, will be able to push up here, and then because I've got this person low, she will now get bravado, and then she has full resets, and then she can shoot again, right? But that doesn't really matter because now Jin can push in, right? And then he can shoot and he can get bravado. So I imagine this is probably going to be how a lot of the game players, so to speak. All you're going to have to check is, have you got enough AP? So I'm going to have to do a 1 AP move here and then shoot, then I get my bravado back, right? And then, you know, what's my best course of option? They're all sort of out of action here. I didn't actually mean to shoot that, but I think I just crit him out of pure luck and killed him. So I didn't actually mean to shoot there, but we got away with it. Okay, so loads of people just spawned. Holy. So this is definitely one to I don't know where all these guys just came from. How are we going to get out of this one? Do we fall back?
Yeah.
Now.
Ready to roll.
I think we want to go... Do we want to go maybe backwards here? Oh, so I understand what's just happened because I'm an idiot. It's saying that I need to find and kill the real Mammon. So obviously these have just duplicated. So maybe these die easy because they're clones. So what we'll do is we'll push this guy up.
Let's do this.
I mean, I guess we could just take a random guess, right? They're all out of AP, actually, so we're probably in trouble. So we'll end our turn and just pray we don't get shot. So this one's the real one. Now he's running over here.
Welcome aboard the last train.
So... Or is it this one? I can't tell which is the real one. I feel like it was this one, right? Because this guy actually did damage. Like, this one was the only one that did damage. So, unless I'm being a dumbass, which is entirely possible, I feel like it is this guy. Okay, well, I am being a dumbass, so... There you go. Okay, so they are fake, and they do die in one shot. So even though it's saying they're not going to die in one shot, I guess they have to do that, because then what you could do is be sneaky and just hover over them. And then if the HP bar didn't change, you would know it's not a clone. If that makes sense, if anyone's following what I'm talking about. So this is the real one. We have found the real one here.
I got this one.
So is that it? Am I all out of AP? Why is he down?
Let me welcome you properly. I can taste your fear. Let me punch your tickets.
So this is the real one, right? Are these just missing, or are they doing no damage? It's hard to tell. So far, if this is... I can't even tell if this is the tutorial or not. But I am on hard mode, and I feel like I'm playing this very poorly, and I'm not dead. And I feel like I probably should be dead. So that's what I'm feeling right now.
Right.
There we go. So we killed the real one.
Such bravado.
What the hell?
Oh, don't be so surprised, Mr. Carter. I am a devil after all. Who do you think you are? The name's Mammon. Thanks for asking. I rarely have guests here. There's just no one fresh to play with.
You like games, Mammon? Then how about a hand of poker? I win, you let us go and throw something in for our trouble. We lose? Well, it's your call.
So greedy, I love it. I'll tell you what. How about I toss in the ghost engine? Just imagine all this power. It can make your wildest dreams come true. Win, and I give it to you. Lose, and your souls are mine.
You want our souls? Yeah, sure. Knock yourself out.
Our souls, Jen? What the hell?
Shall I deal?
We're using my deck.
Okay. We're having some
Remember, Mr.
ghost
Carter,
poker.
one deal. High hand wins. Are you ready?
Let's get to it then.
Yes, that's right. Read 'em and weep, devil. If you think that will make a difference.
And the winner takes all.
You really think you could out-cheat me?
Five of a kind.
No, no, no,
What?
no.
This is some kind of a trick. I don't even have a Joker in my deck.
Now it's time to cash in those chips.
I can't tell at the moment of watching this if this is good or cheesy and awful. It's a fine line. I'm not sure. I'm glad it is animated. And there is a story, obviously.
Wake the hell up, Jen. Come on. Open your...
So it looks like there's some dialogue here, which is interesting. Wake the hell up. I got to my feet, feeling strangely light and empty, cold. What happened?
I got us out. That's what happened. Now get up. We need to move.
Let's go. Okay, I quite like this. The map is used to explore the world and story of Hardwest 2. You can visit many unusual locations and meet individuals who live in them. I'm just going to press continue this time so we don't get too much into the tutorial. So we have a chest down here of lost supplies, a destroyed camp.
Oh, this fucking cold.
Where the hell are we?
Close encounter with the ghost train has left the shack in shambles. Our outfit was missing. There's got to be something worth around here. Things that were found, so I'm doing a bit of looting now in this kind of like world that we're in. So I got $5. I don't know what the money is used for, but maybe we find that out. We have a destroyed camp that we can go to. We've stumbled upon the remains of a camp. You can set up camp at any time. While at camp, you can chat with your members and get to know them. Okay, it's very... Find a proper shelter. Well, it's just gone dark. Okay, here we are. So... This is a camp. Talk with Flynn. Break camp. You saved my ass, thank you. That's my business, kid.
You really are something else, Jen. You're so goddamn blind to everything that's not under your control that you can't see shit.
So with these games, a lot of it is, do you like the atmosphere, do you like the game and the characters and the equipment? Because with these turn-based style, tactic style games, these XCOM style games, a lot of the time is you're in a menu, you're upgrading your guys, giving them a little bit of gear, trying to keep people alive so they get more XP. I don't know if that's in this game or not, we're yet to find out. So you've got to like the atmosphere and you've got to enjoy maybe doing a bit of reading, turn-based. It's a bit of a slower paced game and I'm okay with that, and atmospherically the game seems pretty strong. Thanks for talking. Okay, so what we've done here is we have gameplay speed, we have escape, we have make a camp, and we have the map. So this is the map. So we have an abandoned farm, a red cross. So let's just head to this question mark. Let's look for anything useful. I noticed something stuck in the corpse's chest. Should I shoot it? I'm just gonna... I would think in real life I would probably instantly shoot it. Okay, so this is... I'll get the cards. I'm not sure what this means. Without his head, the undead is now less lively. Now it's simply a matter of courage. Let's leave these cards for now. So is this giving me 2 less hit points, but it's giving me a 9 of spades, a king of diamonds, queen of clubs. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, so if we hover over them, it's giving us more bullseye chance, more max luck, more speed. Not exactly sure what speed is, maybe how far you can travel in 1 turn, but you're gonna lose maximum HP. Let's just take the cards for now. They both seem to be the same cards unless I'm mistaken. Oh, it's different people taking them. Okay, look. let's take Jin. Yeah, so I lost 2 hit points, but I gained these cards. You've unlocked new cards. Open the cards menu by the top right. Okay, so the cards menu. This is, we're getting now more into the game. So you can see how the game is going to progress here. It looks like each character that you have in your posse is able to be upgraded in their hands with the cards, which fits in with the whole Red Dead Redemption-y style Western, right? So I can say I want her to have the speed and the max luck. And I guess I will be going along, maybe doing missions. And you can see here that my skills are going to upgrade. So we did talk about skills before. The cards. So Rifleman. This character inflicts +1 damage when uses rifles. Requires 4 of a kind. So it's quite an interesting concept, actually. The fact that the cards are... the cards are the traits, if that makes sense. Not exactly sure what we do with the money. But you shall have a wonder. So I think this is a pretty good sort of showcase of how the game is working. Obviously we're probably going to play this on stream over at twitch.tv/GGZII if you want to know more about the game, or if you want to ask me any questions. But I think this is actually feeling so far like a, for 20 quid, a fully fledged strong little game, and I'm enjoying it.
I want you to think very carefully about what you're about to do now.
So there's a thump, there's a cross, the sky was dark. Should we dig or should we check it out? There's a restless grave. Let's check it out carefully.
I'd sleep perfectly well. I hate you, Jim.
So that thudding's getting louder now.
Hello. What in tarnation?
Looks like the Undertaker.
Why am I here?
We didn't do anything wrong.
What?
We're following him now.
Guns. I need guns.
What just happened? Who are you?
Back in my breathing days, folks called me Old Man Bill. I've seen everything. Duh. I'm gonna get some guns.
Okay.
Listen, we know that devil of yours.
We'll skip the dialogue because we get the point, right?
Whatever you say.
Personally, I would listen to the dialogue, but we are on a time constraint. So, whilst exploring the game world, you'll often find side quests that can provide additional loot. Okay. So this is how it's going to be, it looks like. You're going to be going around this world, picking up cards, your decks, and along the way you're going to be bumping into some fiends, and some allies and foes and friends and stuff, and I guess if you want to rest up, you can make a camp. Not exactly sure what that does, but...
Are you out of your goddamn mind? We don't even know.
That'll be all Bill. Okay, so... let's have a... so press the M key, this is our map. Boomtown, Ruin Cavern. Let's go to Boomtown. Looks like he's joined us on our journey here. Let's wander into Boomtown. It's a small town, probably set up in the last decade or so. Rail tracks end at the station. Let's enter the town.
That's deer. Shit. They beat him good.
It was deer. They've beaten him. Right, let's break him out. Alright, so this is looking like we'll probably end it after this mission, but you should have a rough idea of how the game plays. So if you did enjoy this open and honest first look, leave a like, leave a comment, because it just lets the developer know that, hey, people enjoy the video, we can support the channel. So best way to support, like, comment, subscribe, maybe share it, all that good stuff. So it looks like these are going to be how things happen. Go around the world, bump into a mission, you edit your loadout, your guns that you've probably found or picked up, your consumables, your trinkets, your cards, right? So you can, if you think, oh, I know this mission, I'm struggling on it, I need a, you know, for example, maybe one of the enemies is jinxing you all the time, you can be like, all right, I'm going to put my flush in, and etc. So it's a pretty cool concept. So this guy, these are his traits. So this guy, when the character gains speed and resistance, the chance to hit them is reduced, and he has +1 damage with handguns. So there's some side objectives. You can choose to get the deer's equipment, which will give you extra bullseye chance, and you can choose to do kill all enemies in the first round and you'll get dynamite. And I imagine, if I've ever played these games before, which I have, dynamite's probably really important. So we should probably try kill all the enemies on the square in the first round. Stock up on consumables, a well-timed dynamite or a swig of whiskey can turn the tide in your favour. So yeah, this was a look at Hardwest 2. I'm appreciative of the devs that were able to give me a key. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. This is roughly how the game's going to go, and I think based on these initial impressions, I'm thinking it's a strong little game. So to kill everybody in the first time, it's going to be all about that Bravo system.
See, this friend of yours is wanted in at least 4 states for murdering some big, fat, and famous.
Okay. Shadow Barrage. Each member has a unique skill. Jin has bullets that can shoot through cover. Okay, so if we want to kill everybody on turn 1, we have got our... we've got our work cut out, haven't we? So what we need to do, I think, is put everybody low and then have somebody constantly chain Bravo. Right? That would be my guess. So I want to get... Can I not change the character that I'm on? Or am I stuck in order of movement? And am I being thick here? I would like to use one of these other characters, but I'm not sure if I have to use Jin first. Kinda is looking like I might have to. What's going to give me the most devastation? This one? So this has a cooldown. Flynn's Shadow Swap allows her to change places with foes. Ah, okay. So... who do I want to swap places with? Maybe this person?
Let's mix it up a bit, shall we? Hey, let's switch.
So then I can get behind them and then he can melee. More skills will unlock as you progress. Right now you know everything. Now massacre those bastards in town. Okay, so... I would like to attack this guy. Excellent. Now we can change person. So you can change person. It was just introducing me to the skills. I thought so. So that has a 2-turn cooldown. Now the question is, do I want to do that? That costs 2 AP. So I think what I want to do actually is I probably want... I didn't mean to shoot that person, but I'll take it. So she'll actually kill him in one shot. Now he's going to be awkward to get to, so let's kill him.
I'll try. Just warming up, boys.
Now... let's go for this one. Okay, and Old Man Bill. Can he throw some dynamite here? Colby.
Oh, that's... wow.
Excellent. Now I should be able to shoot this guy, right? Now, can this guy... we have 1 point of movement there, and then the shot here to finish. Now we have one more shot, 100% chance to hit up here somehow. Guy's got the accuracy of a god. Is that everybody in one turn? Who am I missing? We're missing anybody else? I don't know why, I just really enjoy these kind of games. These are my kind of games, I think. So it says kill all of the enemies in the first round. Now, am I being stupid? Where is that last enemy? Am I like... I wish it would show him. Or maybe maybe there's somebody at the TV screening right now screaming going, bro, it's so obvious where he is. Now this person has one movement, so maybe we push them up to see what we can see with our one move. Or maybe we move Flynn.
Ready to roll. Smart.
Oh, there is the enemy. I just didn't see him. Okay, so we now have figured out where he is. Now, how do we... That is going to cost all 3 points. So, can I get to an angle to shoot this guy? This is going to cost 2 points, so maybe we can go here and clip the guy. Oh, we actually killed him. We didn't just clip him. Excellent. So we did actually kill them all in the first round, and this is how I play these games. This is how I did Gears Tactics, where I actually did the whole game on the hardest difficulty with no deaths. I just like the idea of like tactically moving through things and doing the objectives. I do enjoy that. So let's see how this works. So you'll be getting objectives, you'll be doing side objectives, working your way through the missions, and I think that is going to be Hardwest 2. So if you like this, please consider purchasing it from the developers on the stream. I don't get any commission or anything like that, and then I guess you just press retry and it will load you back to where you went. I completely messed up my tactics there when it came to it, but I think that was pretty decent. So yeah, that's Hardwest 2. That's going to be what the gameplay is like. Let's see where it takes you back to. It's going to take you right back to the beginning, so you are going to have to pray for those checkpoints, and it is going to be one of those games where you will get thrown back to the beginning if you mess up, so you will have to play this properly and concentrate. It is a bit slow. It depends if that's your type of game. Let me know.